What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Buffalo Sabres, and here are the lottery results. We got the 11th pick with our own and the 14th from Colorado's pick. So 11th and the 14th. Now, I don't know if that'll get us an elite or anything like that, but it's some decent draft picks, that's for sure. So, all right, let's see what the draft class is going to look like here. And see what is there. So, most of these guys, all the high guys, not really going to have a shot at. Now, this guy might be elite, but also could not be. But that's within our range. 17th. Could be something there. Center playmaker. Lacks size and must bulk up. Keeps the emotions in check, very loyal, but can lack the drive to win. I don't like that. Lacking the drive to win is just not good, so I don't think I'll be going for that guy really at all. Alright, what else here? Okay, still only that one guy. Damn, my scouts. Alright, well, obviously pin him, maybe pin that guy here. Because he's close enough to... With the low, I think he should be a low elite there at his draft ranking. But yeah, mostly medium elites and mostly kind of higher up the draft. We didn't actually get too many steals here scouted out, which is kind of unfortunate. Incredible drive to win, but loyalty is a concern, but still worth pinning him. We might want to package a couple together and try to trade up, maybe. Not even necessarily, like, into the top 10 or something. Like, any team would love to have this guy in the locker room, similar to Guy Lafleur. Ooh. That's kind of good. Weak on the teammate utilization, but good skating, elite speed, and magic hands. That's pretty good. 50. Wow. And those stats are ridiculous. 102 points over 66 games played. Very good right there. Also, this guy, no weaknesses, 200-foot game, puck protection, good size and strength. Nothing to report, similar to Sean Couturier. He got, again, a lot of points there. That guy's also a guy to maybe go for. The center power forward. A really good, a defensive kind of guy, too. And we'd only have to move up 2 slots for him, so we can still hold on to our the 14th there. And pick something else. Not that we see anything great available, but would mesh well in any locker room. I like that too. He's pretty damn good. Tollefson going 2nd overall. Another playmaker. Loyalty is a concern. And also a defenseman up here. Mesh well in any locker room. I like this Zucker guy. Another two-way forward. I like him at the 4th slot, but I really like this Byfield guy. I really do. And this guy could probably play some wing. And size and strength, 200-foot game, puck protection, all really good. Shooting's good. Sense is not as good, but great physical and defensive play. Now, 18 penalty minutes in 64 games played. It doesn't look like he takes a lot of penalties either, so this guy might be a guy to keep an eye on. We'll pin Zucker as well. Perfetti not as much. This Nekar guy, I didn't like lacking the drive to win. I really don't think that's a good trait to have. And other than that, I think that's kind of most of the stuff we'll pin here. We got those 2 guys pinned. Let's see about any top 6s here that we want to keep an eye on. High top 6 at the 7th slot. Yeah, that's, I mean... Depending on how great he is. I don't like that. Yeah, lack size and reach. That's kind of not as bad. Offensive creativity, magic hands, and one-on-one skill. Those are all really good. Gets emotional at times, but is driven to win. He might be a guy to keep an eye on. Now, this guy ranked 12th. Our guy has him maybe a bit higher. Balance and must bulk up. Not a bad option right there either. But yeah, not a whole lot. Our scouts did their best, but let's pin that guy though. That guy might be a decent role player of the future. So not a whole lot here from our scouts, but our scout game is still not exceptionally strong quite yet. So we should be able to find some good things here. All right, let's check out retirements. And see, all right, so Hossa retires, Zetterberg retires, didn't quite get to 1,000 points. Spezza retires, Gabrick, Cullen, Kunitz, Plekanec, Jokinen, Erat. Looks like most of the main names. Hamuse, Daly, Hainsey, yeah. Not too many yet. How about goaltenders? Any major goaltenders? Not really. Budai. Yeah, that's kind of a Nicholas Backstrom guy. Did he really play that much in the NHL? Hold on then. Let's see. Yeah, he did play in the NHL quite a bit. Alright, not bad. Cool. Okay, so that takes care of the retirements here. Any scouts? Yes, we... Oh no, these are just retired players becoming scouts. McKenzie, Letestu, Kunitz, and Englund. Alright, those guys are becoming scouts now. See if anyone wants to hire them. Might be us. We'll see how good they are. Okay, and here we are going into the draft. Before we do that, let's check out the awards here. So, the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Cup. 2019-2020 Stanley Cup champion, Toronto Maple Leafs. Tampa Bay got the Presidents. Clarence S. Campbell, so Vegas made it there again. Lost again, get wrecked. And there you have that. Oops, not AHL. Player awards here. Evgeny Malkin with the Art Ross, as well as the Hart. Drew Doughty got that James Norris. Lady Bing went to Patrick Kane. Tolvanen got the Calder. Frederick Anderson with the Conn Smythe. Vezina went to Luongo. My God, Corey Schneider and Luongo getting the Vezinas. They're still competing. William M. Jennings, also Luongo. Bill Masterton went to Shea Weber. Connor McJesus got the Selke. Yep, as I thought he would. But it was close, I think. Malkin with the 10, Lindsay, and Maurice Richard went to Ovechkin. 3 years running, 4 out of the last 5 years. Great work there. And now we are ready to get into the draft here. Like I said, we might want to trade up. Now, probably not into that top 5, but into that top 10, there's definitely some good things there. Really good. Now, the Finn guy that we have, I believe, was 7th slot. Zucker's also good, but that would involve trading up into the top 5, which is a lot more difficult. And no weaknesses, size and skill, strength, puck protection. We can't, and I do like that he will most likely mesh well in a locker room, similar to Tarasenko, another goal scorer. That's really good. That is really good. I'm not going to lie. Another goal scorer type guy. But what I really like was this Byfield guy at 11. I really like this. Byfield, sorry. Now, a number of reasons. He's really damn good as a defensive guy, but it also looks like he could put up some massive points. He's only 17. Only 17 put up those kind of points. It's not like he's an older guy down there in the juniors. Right? Yeah, he's in Sudbury. Though, that's really good. I really like that. Nothing to report on his personality. So there's no pluses, but there's no negatives either. Similar to Sean Couturier, and guaranteed medium elite potential. That would be a lot easier to get. Perfetti, I wasn't too fond of because... oh no, I was. But it's another center. Less points. I love that good pro mentality. Any team would love him to have him in the locker room. Lacks teammate utilization, though. Skating, magic hands, elite speed. Now, it seems... while they're both good, I still kind of prefer this Byfield guy a bit more. It's just he's got that amazing defensive upside, and to have him... I mean, he could play probably first or second line. We can see how he develops, but in the 9th pick, that's a really good pick. And even if he was on second line, but even if he was on first line, I mean, a defensive player like this who could play both sides of the puck, a big body like this, who is not a great skater, but he could be at least a decent skater. I really like it. I really think that's a great pick for us. We did just get a two-way forward with some goal-scoring ability here. Now, this guy, it would also, he could also be really good for us. But at the 4th overall, harder to get. Philly, don't want to give up that pick. A lot harder to get. Now, whereas if we went to like the 9th or the 8th, more likely they'd want to give that up. Yep, they want to give up the 9th, Does Montreal want to give up the 8th? Might be best to go one early so we know. Yep, they both want to give that up. So it's a lot easier to go for that guy. And we might even be able to hold on to our 11th. Now, I don't know if there's anything incredible there around the 11. I don't really recall. There's a top 4 guy, Ehrhoff. But we could also go for this guy. Who is a top 6. Medium, though. Not the high one. Medium top 6. Very loyal, but can... Oh, never mind. Lack the drive to win. That's not good, actually. Yeah, so we could get another top 4 to a guy. No weaknesses. Gets emotional at time, but is driven to win. Similar to Marc-Edouard. Oh, it switched it. Similar to Marc-Edouard Vlasic, so it looks like he's got some the shutdown sort of ability. Faced B competition. Was a plus 13. 11 points on the year. Shutdown ability. Good mobility, and a great puck mover. Those are really good things to have. Now, it might be worth trying to hold on to that 11 pick for him, and then moving the 14, because around the 14, there's nothing that good. We could take a chance on this guy. Very friendly, but keeps to himself. We could take a chance on him. Hope he remains that medium top 6, but it might be better. Or maybe even try to hold on to... No. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, I think we should go for Byfield here. He's a lot easier to get. Guaranteed elite. Now, this guy's a guaranteed second liner, which is also why it's really good, but similar to Monahan, and that's also good. But he's high, two ranks higher, and I do think I prefer the elite over that. A higher upside. He could maybe get to a first line, but pretty much looking like he'll almost be guaranteed to be a second liner. They're both really similar players, besides the size thing. This guy's size is a lot more, and he looks like more of a playmaker, whereas this guy can do a bit of both. So I'm really favoring Byfield here. I really am. And there really doesn't seem to be any negatives. That's nothing to report on that. I love it. No weaknesses. Size and strength, 200-foot game puck. I think we go for that pick. I really do. So let's see. Let's see if we can get the 8 here. The 8 would be safer. They rarely go out of order here, but it still might be a bit better to not even risk it. Not at all. So let's see. They don't want either the 14th or 11th. I'd like to hold on to this. 34th and 42nd. Now with our pin guys, around the 34 mark. Let me look at that. 34, 42nd. We want to see which one of those we would want to give up. I'm pretty sure we didn't have much scouted around there. And the 42nd would be better to hold on to, because in our pins, I know we got a guy in the 50s that we were looking at. Yeah, 50, 58, that guy right here. Ooh, there is this guy here at 36. And we have, what, the 35, I believe, or something like that? Yeah. So maybe we do want to hold on to it and maybe sacrifice that guy. Again, there's no guarantee that this guy's a medium elite. Incredible drive to win, loyalty is a concern. Whereas this guy only can be a low elite, nothing to report. Not as much scouted about him, though, besides maybe his potential. And it's another center. So still might be a good option to go for this guy, because as low as he can be is a medium top 4. We could get in the first round, too. So it's still a good pick. So yeah, I would rather hold on to the earlier second that we have. Okay. Let's see. And if it takes us going for that 9th instead, then that's what I'll do. I might take a bit of a risk to try to line everything up. We need to draft very heavily here. We need to really get the job done. So let's try to move the 14th, and it's 34th. That guy was 35, right? Yeah. So perfect. That should line up. 14th and the 42nd. Would that be enough? It looks like it. It looks like it would. Since we're giving up 2 picks, we could take back another one in the later. Probably not a third. There's no way we get a third, but it's matching the blood. No, there's no way. I'm going to try it anyway, but there's 0 chance. Yeah. Quite far off in value. We can look for a 4th, maybe. Grab a 4. Let's try maybe grabbing a 4 in there. See what they say to that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So we stayed with our 12 picks. We made a move up to the 8th slot. We can get that power forward. We still have the 11th, which we can grab that top 4 guy and also get maybe another guaranteed top 4 guy. It's looking good for us so far. It really is. We have a lot of good options here. So let's see what's going on here. at the draft. Lafreniere, 76 playmaker. High elite, though. Not as good overall as Tollefson, but he has got a much better upside, so Detroit went with Lafreniere. Tollefson went to the Ducks, right-wing playmaker, 82 overall. Let's see who the Islanders pick up. Center playmaker, Elandon. Okay. Medium elite, 81 overall. The Flyers will get a 77 overall elite two-way defender in Reezy. They have a really stacked defensive core. All right. Another elite defenseman, 77 overall. Very good top. This is just very good top 10 in general. The Oilers get Zucker, that right-wing guy who we were looking at. And that guy's got that goal-scoring potential, so imagine him with McDavid in the future. They also have fucking Jack Hughes, so... Oilers are looking very, very strong in the future. All right, now the Rangers will get the high top 6 guy, 71 overall. And now it's our pick. And we're going to grab Byfield here. I think this guy is looking incredibly strong. Again, he is a center, yes, but we can switch him to wing if we need to. Same with Middlestat. We could probably switch that guy to wing. All depends on the face-off abilities and things like that. But I really like all this guy's upsides. We don't really have a top guy who's going to become this solid defensive type prospect. We do have that two-way forward, but there wasn't a huge guarantee that to be amazing defensively. He's a great goal scorer, is what he was listed as. So this Byfield guy is not only great production, but he has that shutdown ability too. So that's why I'm after this guy. Let's grab him. A little bit out of order, but I don't like that Perfetti guy. Let's grab Byfield here. 75 overall medium elite. Great pick right there. Even better than this Lawrence guy, overall wise. And wow, that's a huge pick right there. I love that pick. Now, the other guy might be slightly better, but I still feel like he is slightly better. 76 overall. But we have center playmakers in Middlestat and Eichel. I really like the power forward option a bit better for us. So there we go. 76 overall, Perfetti. And finish off that top 10 here. Yeah, we can call a timeout if we need to. I rarely use my timeouts. Raymond, 75 overall, elite sniper. Not bad. But I think that guy was the guy with the downsides here. I'm not too sure. All right, so here we are at 11th. Now we can grab the top 6 center or the defenseman. I think I'm going to favor the defenseman here. He's a shutdown type guy, which is really good because if he only gets to a top 6, then, yeah. Then that's perfect because he's got the shutdown potentials. Now we could take a risk. Go for a guy like this. Anyone would love the personality in the room. Or this Rossi guy. Very friendly, keeps to himself, hard wrist shot. Great census category though. Balance and lack size. He's a bit smaller guy. But looks like he has another good 200-foot game. I'm not sure if that offensive instincts is there, but he's got that high census, so it looks like it. Not the strongest production, so I don't think that guy will be an elite out of nowhere. So it's really kind of what we want and what we think will work the best. It wouldn't hurt to have another top 4. I wish he was a right-handed shot. I'm not going to lie. I really do wish he was right-handed, but... And I am wondering why our scout might have this guy. I don't like the lack the drive to win, though, so that's a big no-no. I like Ehrhoff because gets emotional at times, sure, but is very driven to win. I like that. So, Leon Ehrhoff is looking like our pick here. We could take a gamble, but I'm a lot more comfortable grabbing Ehrhoff here. And he should start a pretty damn good overall, too. So, yeah, 73 overall to start off as a top 4. I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. He could develop into like an 85, which could even be better than Gooley here, who might start capping off soon, but he might not at the same time. So we can have 2 options right there and the top 4 for the left hand. So that's really good. I like that. So I do want to see if one of those guys turned out to be elite, and I maybe should have taken a gamble there. I'm not too sure, but it might be a thing. No for Stranges. No for Rossi, and I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so neither of those guys turned out to be elite. So I do like our pick. I think that's a better pick than taking a chance on one of those guys. It's more of a sure thing. And I think we kind of need that. We need the value. We need the players. We need that. So our next pick here is the 34th overall. And I just want to double check and make sure that the guy we had pinned, I don't want to make the mistake of miscalculating once again. Yes, our scout has him ranked 35, Central Scouting at 36. This is our guy right here. Again, he could only be a top 4, but I do think it's worth taking a chance on. And again, even if he is only, quote-unquote, a top 4, that's still a good pick for the second round. A low elite right there. Let's see, any other elites that went here later in the first? No. Okay. So a low elite goes in the second round there. Then another medium top 6. Okay. I hope this guy's elite. And is he another lefty, though? That's another thing. I hope he's... No, he's a righty. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. So we're getting a righty and a lefty here. Loyalty isn't concerned. That's not amazing. But it's not... Also might not be the worst thing. Takes winning seriously, incredible drive to win, but loyalty is a concern. But he has good character, which is interesting. Lacks grit and physical play, but he looks like he's quick, has good character, maybe a heavy slap shot. Didn't do amazing. Looks like he takes a few penalties here, which is interesting. So, but still, it's still the best kind of thing that we could find. This guy could be a top 6, you know. So let's grab a Jamie Drysdale here. Snag him up. Please be elite. Please make my day. Nah, top 4. Only 59 overall, too. That's a bit low. It's a bit low. Now, he was young, I believe. Yeah, 18. So, a bit of development time for him. 60 overall for that guy. And that guy was also 62 overall for that Heiskanen guy. Lefty. That guy was a righty. He's got a picture. Took a lot of penalties too. So yeah, obviously I prefer the right-handed one. We got the lower overall of them, but again, still sort of a preference thing. I usually don't like taking real players because they're kind of built weird most of the time. Computer-generated guys are usually built a little more well-rounded. So all right, that's that. Did we have another second? I thought we did. No, we didn't. Oh, we traded it and picked up another 4th there. So we're not going to get that other guy ranked around 50. So let's sim up here and reassess our position. We get the first pick of the first pick of the 3rd round here. Let's go back to our pins and check them out. So it's just that guy coming and then that guy coming. So yeah, not a whole lot. So we kind of want to try to get lucky here, which may or may not work. Now this guy could be elite. Rilpo. Good leadership, good defensive zone play. Looks injury prone though. Weak skater. Oof. This guy can't be elite. He can only be top 6. This guy, I mean, anywhere. He can go all over the grid. Looks like a pretty good skater. Would mesh well in any locker room. Good personality. Another left-handed defenseman, though. Not a whole lot here to choose from. But there is a guaranteed low top 4 here at 75. So let's see. Do we have anything below the 13th? No, we don't. And this is our only 3rd. So we might want to grab the low top 4 guy because everything else is a big gamble. And the low top 4, physical play, defensive zone play, good strength, weak skating, weak shot. Seems incredibly loyal and is very even keel. That's pretty good. So maybe a top 6 guy somewhere in the future. I think we got to take the sure thing here. I don't know if we have quite the luxury to be taking massive risks. So defensive defenseman, top 4 guy. I'm going to pick this guy a bit out of order. I could trade it back, but we can't pick up any extra picks. So there's really no point. Our scout has him ranked higher than Central Scouting does. So it's still sort of worth it making an off-the-board selection here. Let's see if we did miss out on any elites there that we were looking at. No, low top 6. Medium top 9. Medium top 9. Doesn't look like it. Nope. I still think I like that pick. Yeah? Yep, I pretty much like that pick a lot. There's another low top 4. 62 overall. What was our guy? He's an offensive defenseman. This guy, yeah. Still prefer the defensive defenseman. than the offensive one for sure. All right, so that looks like pretty much it. Let's sim up to our next pick, which is in the 4. Now we're at 99th, then we have this one, which is 101st, and this one. So a lot of picks here in the 4. Nothing after that. We do have guys around the 100. We don't have to pick them right now, obviously. Okay, there's a fringe starter here. He can only be as good as a starter, but might be worth. Grigorenko can be anywhere from elite to bottom 6, but low. Let's see about gems. One more gem, and that's the guy we have at 161. Ours has him at 152. So we got a ways. We can go another round before we even get this guy. But he's definitely someone we want to grab. That guy's a bust. We'd probably want to stay away from him. This guy can only be as high as a starter, as is this guy. Now, this guy's a lot more secure to be picked here. Driven to win, but gets emotional. Still might be worth checking out. I like that this guy would mesh well in a locker room. We could probably get a few of these guys. So let's grab Grigorenko first. Try out for that guy. See if he turns out to be anything amazing. Blind pick there. No, low top 9. Not exactly what we were after. Fringe starter, medium. Okay. And this other goalie is most likely going to be a fringe starter. But could be something else. Might also want to check out this Chen guy. It's another left-handed shot, though, which I'd prefer more right-handed shots for defensemen. Here's another one, right-handed shot. Low 7, can only be as high as a low top 4. There's also this goaltender, low. Very interesting. Maybe he's a low elite goaltender. You can find those. Oh, look at that. He faced really good competition, but look at his numbers. Seems incredibly loyal and is very even keel. You know what? That's pretty damn good. He could also be a red starter, low starter. This guy can only be as high. I might want to. Tough call here. But we did get the defenseman. I might pick 2 goalies here. This guy could be a medium starter. This guy could be a low starter or a low elite. Maybe even a low fringe starter. But I don't think that'll be the case here with how this section of the draft is going. So I might pick Mikola and Dano here with our next 2 picks. I think so. You know what? I'm going to do it. 101st. Our next one is the 105th. Yep, we'll be able to line them both up. So let's grab Mikola here. See what he is. Vesa Mikola. 2 goalies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, fringe starter. Figured. Hopefully the other guy's a red starter, though. Maybe even a red elite. Okay, he didn't go. Let's take another chance here. These are our 2 best options. Please be a low elite, man. Please do that for me. Come on, Dano. Be awesome. Be awesome for me. Be awesome for me. Be awesome. Low start. But still, that's better. You know, that's still good. Low starter could turn into a solid backup. I wish he would have been a low elite, but still, 60 overall, low starter. At 18, yeah, he's got time to develop. Definitely got time to develop. So I do want to make sure I have a 5th, just because I don't want to miss out on this next guy. I'm pretty sure I do, but again, I don't want to make the mistake I did in the last one and get confused and assume, yeah, I do have a 5th. 135, 177 is the next one. What was that guy ranked? Our pinned guy? I thought he was like 178 or something like that. No, 161. Yeah, so we'll get him with the next pick. Yeah, we should get him with the next pick, I believe. Take one more look. I'm being very careful about this. Next pick, right? Probably. Yes, 135. We'll get him with... It's quite early, but we should be safe here. All right, next pick here. Oh, there's a medium elite in there. No, low elite. 2-way forward, low elite. Not bad. Galiev. Didn't have him scouted at all. All right, let's go back here, see if there's any other elites. Maybe we could spot a trend, take a blind pick later, but throughout the rounds, it's difficult to do that. No, it's kind of a out of nowhere guy. Yep. Hard to find. Not a bad player, though. Center, 2-way forward. Good leader and is very loyal. That's pretty good. Pretty good pickup right there for Winnipeg in the 5th round. So now with ours, the 135 here. Should go with the sure thing. Center, not sure what his... Mesh well in a locker room. I really like all that about him. 146 here. Considering packaging a couple picks for a higher one here. Because we can still get that guy on our 7th round pick. This guy. He's not going anywhere. This guy, on the other hand, we obviously want to pick no later than, well, 161 is a bit. But if we want that other guy, we pick him now. We can get something around the 161 for... We'd have to trade a couple. Just make sure we hold on to it. Okay. 6th round. Let's say around here. What pick is this? 162. Oh, so close. I was so close there. What was that? New York's? Say go for the Ducks or something like that to be safe. Yeah, 160th. And we could trade. We want to hold on to one of these. It could be that one. We could trade maybe these two for that. And maybe still grab back another pick. Maybe from next year or something. That should easily go through. Might not even have to get... Well, we have to. No, we only have to go with one pick, really. We can grab their 7th, but there's not really much in the 7. Maybe try to, like, put something in the bank for next year. I don't know if that'll work because of how late and weird these are. Yeah, no. That was 6 out of 7 for 2 6s whole. Might not even be able to get this other 7, but I'm trying anyway. Okay, we got that. Cool. Okay. So I like that. Now we can pick both of those guys. Yes. So, with this... Oh, shit. Let's call a timeout. Just in case something weird happens. I don't want to run out of time and get auto-drafted here by EA. Let's grab that one guy who had a chance. It's not a big chance, but it's a... No, not you. Where is he at? Wait, where is he? Who was it? That guy. Simon. Yeah. Because center. And the other guy that we saw, the Red Elite, was also a center. So... While it's not a huge chance, there's a bit, and this guy would mesh well in a locker room, well-rounded personality. Not 100% accurate, but pretty similar. Could be a low top 9, but still, in my opinion, worth taking a gamble on. Fuck yeah! Low elite, 51 overall. Paid off, baby. Now that's called trend spotting. Because this guy was a center, this guy might not be a sniper, you know? That's not guaranteed. He could be a two-way guy. So I assumed center. Now, they had kind of similar names. I don't know if they were from the same league at all. I can't... He's Russian. The other guy was Polish. I don't think they're actually from the same league, but... So I guess I got mostly lucky, but still, centers. So, very lucky pick right there. But I'll take it. We need it. We need it, man. That's great. I think that's a fucking steal, because I don't know if we're going to find any other low elites here. Watch like 3 next guys are low elites for some reason, but I don't think they will be. I'm not seeing it. I think we just hit the jackpot right here in the 5th round. It really looks like we hit the jackpot there. It's ooh, that's Tavares guy was a starting goaltender, medium starter too. Not bad. Not too bad at all. All right, let's just sim up because I'm pretty sure we're not seeing that. Okay, now here we go. We can get the other guy. Like I said, they usually do not go out of rank of central scouting. So our scout, we're getting another steal in this guy. Yet another center, sure, but stocking up on those centers. Good confidence and good teammate utilization. Weak skating, weak face-offs, weak agility. So he's not even going to be a center anyway, but he's a gem, and he would mesh well, likely, in any locker room. These are all great traits to have. Let's pick him up. Amari Menino, low elite, 54 overall here in the 6th round. Getting those elites, man. We're getting them. And we got one more pick. Or do we have an extra 6? No, we traded it. No, we do have an extra 6. Herpaderp. Okay. Oh, hello. Elite defenseman. Okay. From where? Pettinger. Where are you from, eh? American. Okay. Let's see if we get a... maybe find another amazing thing. Probably not. Let's see. AHL top 2. Next one. Top 6, top 4, elite. Actually, yes. No, they have 7th. So it'd be 7th, top 6, top... that guy can only be a top 4. Okay. So not great. Here we go. But medium. It's also a goalie. Not looking good. Yeah, that's not looking good. Okay, just look for Americans right now. Any more Americans? There's a couple Americans here. Top 6. This guy, like I said, this guy can only be a medium top 4. And I don't think he's going to be a medium top 4. Oof. I don't like those freaking traits either. Huh. Zykov might be something to take a gamble on. He is 19. Sometimes those older guys are pretty damn good. He can only be as low as a medium top 4, too. So that is pretty good. And this is... we still have that other 7. Just making sure that we can still grab. Yes. Don't want to mess anything up, as I said. So, okay, maybe him. There's also a goalie here who has a chance to be a lead, but also could just be a backup or something like that. Another sniper. Wouldn't be bad. 19. A+ competition. Got a couple goals in 10 games played. 12 penny minutes. That's a lot, but good shot utilization. That's the one thing that we know. I doubt he'll be a medium elite. But if we're able to secure this, it would be incredible. I don't think he is, though. But it's, again, that's kind of the best gamble that we have here. Of all the gambles that we have, those 2 other Americans, it's not going to... no. I don't think that guy's going to be a medium top 4. He can't be a medium elite. He's not a low. There's no other guys actually listed really as low here either, besides this unknown guy who we literally know nothing about. This guy... oh, wait. This guy could be a low elite. Ugh, I'm so torn. Could also be a low top 9, but is low. It's more likely to... I don't think we're going to find a medium elite. So I think it's actually better to go for the grinder. Could, of course, be a low top 9. Let me take a look here. I'm being maybe a bit too careful with these later picks, but... the only low here was an elite. There's a medium top 9, which is likely what that sniper is. The other low here... oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it here. That's seeming like it could be. It might not be, but that's also another one. That's medium. No. Sundstrom. Here he is. Okay. This is it. We're going to take a gamble. Let's see if it works out. No. But hey, a low top 6. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Low top 6. You know what? It's still pretty damn good. We're going to get 2 low top 6 role players here in the end. You know what? I'm not even mad about that. I kind of like it. Not a low elite. I was kind of hoping to get lucky there again, but the other one was very lucky. So, hey, I'll take it. A low elite and a low top 6 in the 6th round. I'd take that. I'll scroll back here, though. I'm pretty sure we're going with that low top 6. I do want to see if maybe we can want to take a risk. It doesn't look like it. Let's grab that last guy here. Or see if there's something else maybe better. Goaltender, because this guy was way off the board. Not going to be a medium elite. Could be a low elite. Injury prone, not a fan of that. Good maturity, character, teammate utilization. But maybe the safe bet is the right bet. Which is this guy. 19 though. It's way back there. Didn't face good competition, didn't do too well. Plus player at least. Driven to win, passionate. You're not going to grip much amazing things in the 7th round to begin with. But... If there was going to be anything awesome, it would still be good to get. So medium, he's not going to be an elite, likely. Most likely. This low guy has the best chance to be an elite. Another left-handed defenseman, though. Defenseman, right-handed defenseman. Not going to be, because he's medium. Not likely to be an elite. Same thing, medium. I think I'm going to go with a safe bet here. I will see what we may have missed or may not have missed, but let's go for this guy off the board. But, oh, that fucking glitch again. Maybe it's not a glitch. Maybe that's intended. But that's the second time that's actually happened. So, very interesting. Now I'll be actually pissed. So that happened in our Seattle one, where you have a guy perfectly scouted. We had him scouted as a low elite, and he was ranked in like 600. Now again, maybe this is intended to throw you off, but I don't like it because that's your scout. He tells you that that's what their potential is. If it's maybe a scout bug, I need to ask Tyler about that actually and see if that's intended or if that's a glitch, because it shouldn't be that your scouts will get something wrong. It's that they can't get it 100% accurate, in my opinion. But that's happened before here. And if I miss out on some freaking elite here, I'll be actually pissed. But I don't think I will. So it's just a garbage pick. I don't like that. Did miss out on an actual low top 6. That was Cadoba. I'm pretty sure I was looking at that guy. Fucking hell. And nothing there, but... So, again, maybe that is intended. It's happened twice now. Maybe it's intended, but I'm not a huge fan of if it is intended. Because, damn, like, if you're scouting all those guys in a later, like, why would it say the potential's one thing and then fucking switch it on you? It's kind of weird. Whatever. I love this draft still. Byfield, Ehrhoff, Drysdale, all these guys really good. But we really started getting good in those later rounds. I think it was I can't remember our blind pick steal there. Was it Dano? And then we got Manning, or was it Simon? I don't know. I forget which one, but this was still a very good draft. Despite our scouts not getting a whole lot of information, we still found a whole lot of good stuff in this draft. So again, very happy with the way this draft went. Not happy with that last pick, but I guess that might be intended. So now I know if I got a guy scouted way late there, that'll be a last resort type pick. Because that's happened twice now in 2 different franchise modes. So, all right, we'll remember that. All right, so let's see. Rodrigo Severson, QMJHL scout. Is that a good one? Or can I replace him? Probably the secondary scout. B-. That's a secondary scout, though, because the other one's a B. Could I find a better one, though? Maybe. If I could find a better one, this one can become my secondary scout. So I can release him, and I can always sign him if I want to. When free agency rolls along, it's great in the region. But if I could find a better overall scout, then this guy can become my secondary. We can already start building. I'm gonna release him for now. Yes, I'll release him for now. See if I can get someone better. If I can't, then I can't. Yeah. So I did a lot of contracts already. Middlestat, Tage Thompson, Gooley. I think I showed that in the last video here. Ooh, hello, Ristolainen is now 90 overall, by the looks of it. I do have the overalls turned on still. But I think they still get jumps, so this isn't 100% accurate. I don't think. At least it might be. I don't think so. That usually happens after free agency, so I'll be sure to turn that off. Alright, so... we gotta start thinking about what we want back here. First things first, anyone we want to sign immediately? Byfield... I don't think he'll be ready. We might want to give him a year of development, or at least part of development, then we can sign him. 75 overall, there's no guarantee. McGrath, again, I'll see about maybe jumps and then sign him if I want him. It looks like this guy should jump up, but no 100% guarantee. So I'm not going to sign him, I don't think. We do only have 36 guys under contract, but all these other guys obviously won't be signed. Steckel didn't really grow much. That's unfortunate. Didn't grow at all, actually, by the looks of it. Pachensky, again, we'll hold off on some of these. So Sabatka doesn't want to be re-signed. Let's see. Main roster here. Forwards. Overalls, what do we got? So Eichel, Reinhart, Skinner still looking to be that top line. Still got Silverberg. Hopefully he has a better showing. We got Silverberg, Thompson. Can maybe look to free agency here. I'm not a huge fan of Sheary. I like Sabatka better, but I'm not a huge fan of Sheary. I'd rather get Sabatka back. So let's release Sheary. Probably find something better in free agency. Sabatka I'd like to get at least for a year. Maybe 2, but he might decline. So let's do 3 mil. That'll be fine, I think. Maybe I don't have to go that high. Let's try that for him. Get Sabatka back for a year. He's a solid defensive guy, and he can take face-off. So he's very, very, really good utility guy, especially for penalty killing. So we'll get him for a year. Scott Wilson is a solid depth guy. Doesn't want to be re-signed, though. What are you looking for? Oh. Fuck it. If I'm getting it for 2-way, then hell yeah. Let's see. Bailey, 24, 78, 82, 75, and 82 sniper. Good offensive stats for the AHL. Yeah, you know what? We might need him. Oh, he wants a real deal. That's not great, but it's affordable still, so get that. Larson, another guy to maybe help out the AHL. Listed as a 4th liner. Not really going to play him 4th line. If he doesn't want too much, then I'll definitely... I got space, but not that. If there's a big guy, if there's a good player in free agency, I might want to take it. So I'll release him for now. Danny O'Regan. We might need him just a spot fill for a year. And he shouldn't want a real deal. He doesn't. Good. So let's get him to spot fill for a bit longer. Smith, really not getting anywhere. But, yeah, let's free up. I mean, we have a lot of space here. But, again, we could sign some guys. There also might be stuff available in free agency to take risks on, take chances on, etc. All right, let's look at our defensive core. Ristolainen, Dahlin, Strawman. I actually didn't fucking trade this guy at the draft. I need to trade him immediately. Oh, wait, his potential's back to top 6. Or top 4. Still, I'm a little worried, and I still might trade him. But it's back to top 4. What the hell? Yeah, I totally forgot I was going to trade him at the draft. Maybe just as well I didn't. Again, I still might need some of these other guys. Oof, this pilot guy's not much. But I need guys to play. But, wait. Where's your damn flag? I'm not going to sign him, because I don't know. Garvin, American. You know, that guy could probably play. So I'm just thinking if I want Tennyson, Nelson. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 guys confirmed to play in our AHL. And that's it. Karan, yes, he can play AHL. So that's 4. That's his entry level. Don't know about that Pilot guy. It's 4. Garvin can play, that'd be 5. Or he can, you know, I can wait with him then. I don't have to actually get him. Because I can get those 2 guys. You know what, I might do that slightly better. Tennyson and Nelson. Make our AHL team just a bit better. Yep, he wants a bullcrap 2-way deal. This guy as well. Get them both back. Hunwick is 35. I don't think I'm going to want him back. I can pick up someone better in free agency. Yep. Yep, I think so. That should be our top 4, so we'll need someone with Beaulieu for our top 6 there. Yep, and everyone else I'll leave off contract. This Pilot guy, I might use him as depth. Screw it. 2-year deal. That's a decent deal. Yeah, let's just use him as depth. Okay. And Bachman, we got this guy, Tapao Luukkonen, and now we actually don't really have any guys for our AHL. We can get him to be the backup. We could find a better one in free agency to be our starter. We at least want a couple good goaltenders here. Just a 1 year for this guy, though. There might also be 2 good guys. You know, we can get him back if we really want to. We don't have to sign him now. X. Oh, do I have to go? Oh, what? Why is I trying to release him with X? I don't... Maybe because that's what the scout did. Luukkonen should be backup. And I'm hoping that Laner still gets a jump. I don't know if he will, but I'm hoping he does. That way we can ship him off for a really good value. But I think Luukkonen's going to crack the NHL for sure. So we'll look for some more spot fielder guys, maybe with some fringe star potential to play in our NHL or AHL team for goaltender. Okay, let's advance a day here. Sabatka rejected. Wilson rejected. Nelson accepted. Tennyson rejected, actually. So I'll get Tennyson back. I probably just undercut. It's a 2-way contract, so really doesn't matter. Let's just look in defense. That'll be a lot easier. Fine. Take the max for a 2-way. I don't care. Just play on my team. Alright, now Sabatka. I might let him go. Because we sign him and Wilson. I could probably get him for decent deals. Well, Wilson wanted the 2-way. And I could change that to 1-way because he didn't want the max for a year. So I could change it to 1-way and give him like $1 million. And he might accept that. Sabatka, on the other hand, while he has great utility, it's money. Gotta get fucking Berglund's contract, dude. Maybe we could finally trade this, but we still might have to wait another year. But I'm going to save some of our money here for free agency, so I'm going to release Sabatka for now. I might bring him back, but like we got Dahlin, we're going to have to sign next year. He's going to want a decent chunk. Berglund's horrible contract. We could finally maybe move it out next year, but probably not this year. If we can, then that'd be amazing. But there's no one who's going to want almost $4 million for a 79 overall 32-year-old. That's just not going to happen. Also, Nylander's coming off contract next year too. Yeah, we got to play that a bit smarter. So we do still need guys under contract. Like I said, we'll maybe even be signing these guys. But if the thing is about this guy, I believe he came from the juniors. So if we signed him and he's not NHL ready, he'd have to spend a whole year. But if we leave him unsigned and he grows, we can sign him and then play him. So, a little trick right there to glitch the junior system in this game. So, I might be doing that. We will have to sign some guys in free agency. We only have 31 contracts, but we can sign a bunch of, 2-way type guys, and shouldn't have to worry about this. Bochenski, on the other hand, is American, but okay, yeah. You know what? Let's sign Bochenski then, because hell yeah, 74 overall. You could play in my AHL for sure. We'll sign him. Ehrhoff was German. You know what? 73. Ooh. I shouldn't have signed one of those other guys. Like Pillett or something like that, because this guy could actually play in my AHL. I totally forgot about that. I mean, I could sit someone else here. But we're looking in the system. I mean, honestly, I could sit... This Fedin guy doesn't need to frickin' play. We only have 6 guys signed anyway. What happened to the other dude I was trying to sign? Oh, is he not a defenseman? No, wait. He must be in the main roster. Maybe not. Was it? I thought it was this Nelson guy. See, Nelson is Nelson. He's not down here, is he? No, that's it. Okay, so yeah, Nelson. So yeah, still, we could sit like one of these other guys who are trash. I might sign Ehrhoff. Or I might leave him off. I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't have to sign him. I don't have to. But I could to control where he plays. But he might grow better playing on his own in Europe. We'll see. But I think that will pretty much take care of it. Let's advance another day here. See, we get all those guys. Wilson's still rejected, so screw that. I'm not going to pay you more than $1 million to play depth for me, I don't think. So we might as well... I don't think so. Like, is it really worth it? Like, I'll go into free agency with $10 million. There might be a better depth guy than him anyway, so screw it. release him as well. And I think we got everyone else, right? Pretty sure we did. Yep, looks like it. Just making sure, though. Yep, everyone else. Goaltenders, all good. Everything's good. So we don't have to sign this guy till next year. And we'd probably use him as trade value anyway, so maybe you trade him this year, or maybe we'll sign him and then trade him later down the road. It's not a big deal. But let's see what is available here in free agency. Before I look, I should turn off the overalls, because that's only for the draft here. So let me do that real quick. Turn them off. Get that fog of war options back on. There we are. So there we go with that. And now we'll see who's available in free agency. So here we are. Taylor Hall. Can't really afford him. Shen, Backstrom, Yossi. Roman Yossi's available. Could spot fill. Granlund, Barry. Anders Lee's back available. Eric Stahl. On the older side, though. Torrey Krug. Yeah, so there's some things available. Krug is 85 guaranteed. And if Gooley isn't ready for top 4, could be solid. But we really need a top 6 guy, obviously. So probably we want to get a really solid top 6 type guy here. Forbert. Cronwall, no. Michael Stone, right-handed. Could be solid. He only played 2 games of the season last year, though. Interesting. Ruda. Meshes well in any room. I like that. Will help round out our top 6 defensemen. Okay, so we had him scouted in the 3rd defensive pairing last year. 79 games played, 9 points plus 5. Didn't take many penalties. That guy looks pretty solid. So we can go after Ruda, whatever his name is. That would be pretty good. And that would take about... I don't want to give him 3 years, I don't think. Maybe I might even just give him 1 year. So what would that take? Probably about 3 mil. So we'd have 7 left. Barry's also another option. Especially if we're going to trade... what's his name? Which we can. We can trade Strawman now. We can go after Barry, who's a lot more settled there. And he actually puts up some points, too. Most likely played in the top 2, though. Yes, he played in the top 2. But still, he would help. He could help put up some points, but he looks... well, those are terrible Colorado years. So he could be... I think he'd be relatively just great two-way guy for us, honestly. So we could do that. You want 6 years, man. How much could we crank that down? Again, we can't give too many long... You know what? That's not too bad. Especially if we traded Strawman's contract. We can get him for the same 2 years that Strawman would have. A bit higher of a price. But we can still get rid of Berglund's contract at some point next year, too. So I think we'd be okay. Yeah, I think we'd be okay here. And again, we could also... Well, we can't really wait to see if we get stat growth from Lehner, because that would have already happened unless... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll still pop up and we'll be able to trade him for something wild. But yeah, we definitely have options here. So let me know about free agency. Let me know what you thought about the draft as well. But we definitely need a top 6 guy. That's a given. And we could trade Strawman away for something. And then also maybe grab Barry for a couple years. And that's something that we could do. So let me know about those options there. Remember to leave that like. And I will see you guys in the next one. Watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you. Be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.